All right, so day two without news, any that has to do with media exposure of, the agenda and the media outlets that are out there, telling you, what they want you to hear, right? As they said, they put in a jar. It is the black ants and those red ants, so they're calm, right? So they're all calm. They're gathering, and they're coexisting each other. And this guy shooks the jar, right? And all start fighting and like not getting along and having a war inside of the jar. But the analogy is, the only thing you gotta figure that out is who shook the jar. That's the key of getting out of the matrix. So the pool for a little bit, but no, I don't have time. I went back to the condo, getting the work done. About to take a shower and do some calls until 9 p.m. Friday, get some gym done and do some walk. And it's good. Focus on you. Focus on the process. The process. That's what it counts. What's going on? So here back into the condo, right? And see a little bit of the pool. I was going to get in, but I say, you know what? I'm like, it's about 11:30. I'm ready to go. But one of the things that I gotta mention, this is like literally the second day of like no pulling any news. I think the last time I see that was like some sort of tsunami that came from, I don't know, Russia and everything. That's literally it literally was about 2 days ago, pretty much. And so it just, it's life, I guess. But it feels so liberating because not only gives you the freedom to, you know what? Because I was literally making my calls and I was just kind of pulling, even for a second or two, browsing. But I was making the habit now pulling those news even in an hour, I was pulling the news a lot. So I was really I was doing myself a disservice to just feeding myself with all the stuff. Even though I was, marketing what I say, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna, everything that I'm following is positivity. But as far as me pulling MSNBC or some sort of news media outlet, like nothing. I'm doing a complete cleanse on all that garbage and it's just like no. It was just like I feel like literally liberated. Like I literally find it's interesting because as a business perspective, now I was able to grab one of my training books. I'm doing some research for my for my classes and some stuff that I'm doing some research, and I realized that I don't have the the dopamine, it's like a drug, right? You're looking for an escape, right? To the like constant gratification. So when I cut that, as I cut alcohol 4 years ago, I'm starting to, finding myself that I have more time to. It's like a switch was turned off out of my inside of my DNA. It's so really interesting. If you haven't tried that media cutoff, I don't know for how long. Do you want to do it? I'm gonna do it. I want to do it like pretty much like permanently. Maybe like once a month, maybe check the highlights to see, but nothing. I might not even doing that. I refuse to be like brainwashed. So even the images, everything is I just it's unbelievable. It's not something that you want to do. Even before I go to bed, we put a little show because we don't even actually there's something that that came with a when I purchased a Roku out of the, that's funny because I was out of the how do you say, out of the state cell. So the Roku, it is already preloaded. So I have like a free DirecTV. Whoever owned the Roku, they never disconnected that crap. So I have a free Roku. When I bought a TV, the Samsung comes with a free cable, whatever. So I don't pay for any of that shit. So I was literally watching, and between, because we watch maybe a show or two, but just between get ready to go to bed. And one of the things these guys are pushing is like drugs is just like for medicine, like for disease, and they have all this like fat loss, injections, and it just like disgusting. Every time I turn the volume, I don't even want to see it. I turn my face off, and when my show comes on, I keep watching the show, but I just for a little bit. But I refuse, and you should too, refuse to watch any in media and following the whatever they it's like none of them, because everything is like directed toward like something that is happening, or these unhappiness on this. It was just everything is so distracted. So I just can tell you, and before I leave you, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and it was just really shut the media off. I feel like I have more time that is something triggering that I cannot explain how weird it feels like after the day, and then once I'm going to my computer and start making my calls. Basically, I have in my laptop, I have images of like cities, like let's see if you want to see picture. There's like a walking tours like in Hawaii or Singapore or something that actually have visualization of traveling. I love traveling, so I see pictures of yachts and people at the beach walking. So it's between calls. So I'm just watching that a good images for like landscapes. I used to I love walking on the paths on the nature. So I have sometimes I put this drone footages. I like putting like the mountains and the scapes, and I do a lot of I do a lot of running. So I put the backgrounds of running competitions, so triathlon competitions, so I don't, the volume is off. But not only it does a great job like distracting me for pulling off the news, right? Which you don't need to know what these people are doing overseas, or they're that even today. I'm going to tell you what I see 2 days ago. Like these people, they go on their maybe going on the store, and they leave either to animals or persons in the hot car, in the hot vehicle. And I was like, these people are such a stupid, man. Stop leaving these animals inside of a hot car. I mean, right here in the South, I mean, literally when you go and turn your car on, it could be 105 degrees, the car. So imagine this, and this is like common. That's what I decided to literally shut the media off, because every time I was turning off, this idiot leaving a baby inside of the hot car, and even there was this cop leaving this dog, or of course died, inside of a hot car. I mean, it's just that's what I literally had it as I'm gonna shut this bitch off. I'm done. I'm done with this stuff. Hopefully you do too. Hit the subscribe button. Go help somebody that can never repay you. Do something positive for you. Shut everything off. Just positive, encouraging, and that is literally going to help your life. I'm telling you. So you have a good day, man.